cloudberries. Let's see if we can find them. See? Cloudberry. They are quite ripe. Very ripe. They're very ripe. We have sprayed a lot of mosquito spray, so we won't get bite, hopefully. So usually there are more here. Oh yeah, there are more here asking. They make it, huh? I said in front here there's a quite big patch here. Oh look, all these are cloudberries. Wow, look, wow, make it, huh? Wow, it's quite a lot here. Look, all these are ripes. Wow, look at that. All turning gold. Because it has been so warm. No one likes to come when it's this warm. But we're going to pick here. It's a lot here. Okay, I'm going to pick some here. For sure. You see, there's plenty. And it's all over. Have ramen. Masoda. It's really big. I prefer this type. Actually, they are easier to pick. And you really have to be gentle with them, so they will not be crushed like this one. But they are clean, so I think it's okay. This is the perfect one. Still a bit soft. I'm going to find a batch here that are quite good. They are so soft. They just turn. They just turn right away. Om de är så för mogna, tror jag man ska dra från under. Hela. It started to rain, unfortunately, so we decided to go home. But we got quite a bit for a small area. Here are some, and here are mine. LG pluck more ripe one. I pluck or mixed. I think it's easier. So now the rain is coming. We have to go. Let's go home. Singlet and then a thin t-shirt, because you might want to do like LG. I do not know, LG, do you get bitten by the mosquito? No. Quite a bit, right? No. You don't get bitten? No. Okay, maybe it's because of the spray that we brought with us. So it's very good to bring insect or mosquito spray when you are out hunting or foraging. Always good to have them. It's good to have them in the smaller, so you can keep them in your pocket. And spray it when you feel like, you know, those insects are irritating you. So yeah, we are lucky. I think we spent how many hours? 1 hour? And then we get so lucky because nobody has been there because the weather has been so hot and nobody wants to go in the forest to pick. That's why we are lucky. So we could get this much. But last year, I think we didn't get so much.
No.
Because last year the weather wasn't so bad. So when the weather is bad, people will go and pick mushroom or they go pick berries. But today is the first day of after 2 weeks when we had this hot wave.
Sun.
And the sun is not so strong today. There's even no sun today.
Sun.
So it's really good.
Cloudy.
The best time to come is actually in the morning, like early in the morning, because when the air is cold, the insects is like not so active. But when the sun come out or when it is cloudy, then the insects are more active. So I always bring something like a poncho where you could cover your head from the neck because they like to attack the neck. And they also like to attack the face also. We just arrived home. We're gonna put the cloudberry outside in the tent while we have our lunch. See, it's raining outside. Luckily we came home in time, huh?
Just in time.
Otherwise we will be wet with all of these berries. We're gonna have some fried bihun, some ham and some eggs. So this is our lunch. Sitting in the tent under the rain and having our lunch. Now we are having this rhubarber cake for fika with my kopi and condensed milk before we start cleaning the cloudberry. Actually, it felt quite nice, huh? Not so hot.
Not so hot.
Yeah,
No.
It was so hot these days. So now enjoying this fika. This is the rhubarber cake. If you want to learn how to make, I have a video on this. I'm going to put them in the video description. We have a lot of bakery shop in Singapore, yeah. But then, when do we eat them? We don't usually eat them with coffee.
Maybe in the evening.
Yeah, maybe in the evening or as a snacks, on the go kind of food. Fika is like, just sitting there doing nothing, enjoying a cup of coffee and
Talking.
just talking, having a break. I was telling LG, I said, it is good that if we have something, a goal, like a day. Yesterday I was feeling restless because, I didn't feel like I achieved anything. So I think we shouldn't set such a high goal on ourselves. Just feeling like, okay, today I've done this. Like today we did the berry picking. So we felt like, okay, today we have already accomplished something. And I think that is enough. You don't need to do more. But of course, if you like, to work on your body more, maybe go for short cycling, could be nice too, if the weather allows.
Today, no weather allows.
No weather. Because he doesn't want to go cycling.
Not in the rain.
Not in the rain. Yeah, of course not in the rain. So we probably have to clean the cloudberry and then, we'll have to freeze it because usually we don't cook them right away because I have a big jar of cloudberry in the fridge. So we probably freeze it and then, we'll take it out during the late autumn or maybe during the winter and make them into jam. I usually like to eat them with waffles and pie,
Ice cream.
ice cream. What else?
Anything you eat.
Yeah,
can
you
have
eat
it.
them. It's very nice to eat them with the cheese. You know, you fried the cheese. Oh, that one is a magic. But nowadays the cheese is so expensive. Well, we have to do it anyway.
The cloudberry is also expensive, but we pick our
Yeah,
ourselves.
yeah. So it's cheaper to pick ourselves. So we don't pay nothing. We only pay a lot of sweat and a lot of mosquito bite.
And maybe the drive too.
and the drive to that place, huh?
But today we went by electric all the way and back. So I don't know how much it will be.
But anyway, it's always good to have like a one goal, you know, like you achieve something. I think that is a good thing. Then you don't feel so restless. Agree? So now, this is my batch. Look. Intercross. So, I have picked both the ripe one and the unripe one. I prefer to pick this one actually because, you know, I prefer to have it whole like that. It takes 2 days to turn up to be like that, or rather like this. So what we're going to do is that we're going to remove the leaf, and then, you know, you see here, right? And then we will separate. We can put them in here in the cup. What I mean, the scrap. We can put this one in the cup, so we can get rid of it easily. So we will be cleaning these, and then we will separate them in class. The very ripe one we put one side, and then the not ripe one we will put one side. And the not ripe one, I'm going to put them out on this tray, and then I'll let them stay on the tray for 2 days, and then I'll pick them. Then it becomes really nice. That's why you see all my cloudberry jam, you know, the berry is like one whole. It's not like mushing. It's a lot of work, but you know, it's worth it. These are the unripe cloudberries, which I have washed them, and I'll put them on this tower and let them sit for 2 days, and then they are ready to be frozen. For the ripe one, as you can see, they are very ripe. So what I do is that I put them in this kind of bag, and then I freeze them. We have 2 bags of this, one here and one here. So this is to be frozen, and I will cook them into marmalade when it's a winter. I feel like the Swedes are very lucky, you know, they have this gigantic forest. I think more than 70% of this country is like forest. Can you imagine? Only 1% of the fruits like berries and mushroom are being picked every year. That means to say 99% of the berries and mushroom are left in the forest unpicked. Oh God, that is such a waste, right? These are the food that are really healthy, and it's free of charge. You only need to spend time to go and find them. This is an experience. And also, if you come and book at our Airbnb, you know, I will give you some glass jar. If you need to make them into jar or jams, you know, you could easily get some of the jar for me. I'm going to include the link for my Airbnb in the video description. So if you're interested to come and pick mushrooms or berries here in Schlaffield, I can guide you, or you could get a map from me where to pick them, and hopefully, you know, this would be a great experience for you. now is the foraging season, so I will probably be out in the forest picking apple berries and mushrooms. I hope you follow me through this journey so you know what it is like. Like this year, the berries are a little bit early because it's very hot. So mushroom also, I think it is very early. So really, it's just to come here with your empty basket. The Swedish forest offer you the abundance. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you in my next. Bye!